Director Chet, you're here na? Maybe we can start. Yeah, hello. Do you hear me, Baksek? Hello, Baksek. Let's start. Hello, Baksek. Let's start.
Sorry sir, may problem lang po with digital whiteboard. Ayun namin sir, hindi po kasi naririnig yung boses niyo po dun sa whiteboard sir.
Pero ngayon narinig mo ako?
Naririnig kita sir sa laptop ko po, pero dito sa conference room po, hindi sir. Parang dito po sa amin yung problem sir, for a while lang po.
Alright.
Thank you sir. Hello? Hello? Ayun, wala. Hello? Hello?
Kasi sa
Hello, hello. Hello? Asik okay na po, sir. Permission to start the meeting, sir, please.
Yes, please. Let's proceed.
Thank you so much po. Good afternoon po to all the DICT BAC 3 members in the BAC Secretariat. Welcome to the 79th online meeting. Today is November 26, 2025. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes. For the quorum, we would like to acknowledge and put on record the presence of our Honorable DICT BAC 3 members. The end user provisional member for the first agenda is Director Rachel Ann P. Grabador. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Chair, and everyone. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much po. We also have Director Lisa Ravena as the provisional member who is present online. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Thank you so much po. And this meeting is being presided by our chairperson, ASEC Gerald James B. Reyes. Good afternoon again, sir.
Good afternoon.
With the presence of the BAC members mentioned, the BAC Secretariat confirms the presence of a quorum. We would like also to acknowledge po the presence of the TWG members who are present here in the conference room. Good afternoon po. To continue, shown on the screen is our agenda for today. We have three. First is the opening of quotation for the procurement of lease of space in racks for eGovernment Data Center Colocation. The approved budget for the contract is 59 million pesos. And next is the opening of quotations for the eGovernment Data Center Colocation. The approved budget for the contract is 39,621,000 pesos. The first and second agenda end user is Director Rachel Ann P. Grabador. Third is the back presentation for the highly technical consultancy for Cybersecurity Bureau. The approved budget for the contract is 192,562 pesos and 80 centavos. And the end user for the third agenda is Mr. Zyroshin Maniakov. This is all for consideration of the BAC members. Having the agenda presented, may we have the approval of the BAC, please?
Any motion to approve?
Oh, Mr. Chair, motion to approve the presented agenda. Thank you.
Any second po?
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Director Che. You have an approved agenda. Let's proceed.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair. Permission to admit din po also the lessor's representative po for the first agenda, Mr. Chair.
Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the opening of quotations for the procurement of lease of space in racks for eGovernment Data Center Colocation. We wish to inform all the lessors or the representative from the lessor and the participants that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes and in compliance with the directive of the head of the procuring entity or the HOPE through its BAC Secretariat. This proceeding is being broadcast live pursuant to Section 38 of RA 12009 and is currently streaming via the DICT official YouTube channel at Department of ICT Philippines. This is in line with the department's commitment to uphold public accountability and transparency in all procurement processes. For proper identification po, may we request the representative from Navarre Technologies Incorporated to kindly introduce yourself, sir, please. Again po, may we request the representative of Navarre Technologies Incorporated to kindly introduce yourselves, please. Sir Edwin Tigala. Can you hear us, sir? Again po, Sir Edwin. Mr. Chair, we'll be proceeding po with the background of the project. We will later request the presence of the Mr. Edwin Digala, sir.
Okay, please proceed.
Before we proceed, we will just give a brief background about the project. For the project details, the request for quotation was sent to the various prospective lessors and posted on the DICT website on November 20, 2025. Mr. Chair, apologies po na wala po si Dear Lisa, sir. And wala pa tayong quorum pag wala po si Dear Lisa. We're currently coordinating na po.
All right, sige. Can you also try to contact the potential bidder, please?
Yes, sir po. Hello po, Dear Lisa.
Hello po.
Ay,
Ako po, wala po akong narinig.
hello po.
Ayan, meron na. Wala lang pala nagsasalita. Okay. Okay, nakabalik na ulit ako. Thank you.
Thank you po. For the project details po, the request for quotation was sent to the various prospective lessors and posted on the DICT website on November 20, 2025. And the deadline for the submission of quotation was set today, November 26, 2025 at 12 noon. The provisional member and user for this project is Director Rachel Ann P. Grabador, and the technical working group are composed of the following: Mr. Terry Pomolas the head, Ms. Divina Gracia Inovejas, Sir Ahmed Genesis Simon, Attorney Michelle Terence Yu, and Mr. Victor R. Ortiz. And we have one sole lessor who submitted its proposal today, which is the Navari Technologies Incorporated.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. May we request your name and company, sir, please?
Yes, I'm Edwin Digala, the representative from Novara Technologies, Inc.
Thank you so much, sir. We will now proceed with the opening of quotation. For the opening proper, we would like to inform everyone that the DICT Backtree, through its secretariat, will examine the submission, whether all the required documentary requirements are present, and the verification of the document submitted is subject to the detailed with evaluation of the technical working group. and the order of the opening of bid shall be according to the time of the submission of the lessor, which is
Yeah, Backsec for a while. Just to confirm, this was sent out, no? To 3? Tama ba? At least 3? That's the rule, right?
yes po, Mr. Chair. However po, only Navarre Technologies Incorporated po submitted a proposal, sir.
Okay, thank you. Siguro for the record, can you also include kung sino-sino yung mga pinadalan, please? And then we can proceed. Thank you.
Copy po, Mr. Chair. For the record po, we also send the RFQ to Vitro. We also send this one po to Com Clark, and last is the Innovari po, Mr. Chair.
Sorry, that's 2. Com Clark and Innovari. Who's the other one?
Si Vitro Incorporated po, Mr. Chair.
All right, sige po. Thank you. Let's proceed.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair. We will now proceed po to open the quotation submitted by Navarre Technologies Incorporated. For the record, they submitted their quotation at 10:15 a.m. Shown on the screen po is the proposal submitted by the Navarre Technologies Incorporated. The submission is properly labeled. Not properly sealed. And no initial. With initial po. May we request confirmation po or acknowledgement from the representative of Navarre Technologies Incorporated if this is the proposal you submitted today po at 10:15 a.m.
Yes po, madam.
Thank you so much, sir. Inside the submitted envelope contains 3 separate folders. We will proceed to read the one of the folders and distribute the copy number 1 and copy number 2 to the end user and technical working group present here in the conference room. Before we read the submission, the request for quotation, let me read the documentary requirements for this project. First is the latest business or mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the bidder is located. Next is the valid PhilJobs registration number or the organization ID, PhilJobs certificate of registration, platinum membership. Next is the latest income or business tax return filed and paid through the electronic filing and payment system and printed through the tax return inquiry facility of the BIR. Next is the notarized, signed, and original omnibus warrant statement using GPPB prescribed format accompanied with a proof of authorization. For the proof of authorization, shall be a duly notarized secretary certificate, board or partnership resolution or special power of attorney, whichever is applicable in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or joint venture, or a duly notarized special power of attorney in case of a sole proprietorship, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. And last is the duly signed request for quotation. Shown on the screen is the request for quotation submitted by Navarre Technologies Incorporated, formerly MicroD International Incorporated. First, on the documentary requirements is the latest business mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the bidder is located. They have submitted a business permit issued by the city of Taguig to Navarre Technologies Incorporated. Next documentary requirements is the valid PhilJobs registration number or the organization ID or the PhilJobs certificate of registration platinum membership. Shown on the screen is the submitted certificate of PhilJobs registration platinum membership. This certificate is valid until October 16, 2026. Issued on 16th day of October 2025. This has also the Annex A, the list of eligibility documents for the sex certificate. The registration date is April 29, 1988. Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2025. Tax clearance expiration date is January 31, 2026. The audited financial statement date of filing is May 6, 2025 for the pickup license none. Next documentary requirements is the latest income or business tax return filed and paid through the electronic filing and system and payment system and printed through the tax return inquiry of the BIR. Shown on the screen is the BIR filing reference number of Navarre Technologies Incorporated. They have also attached the email of the BIR AFS e-submission uploads were received. We will be browsing the submission subject to the further evaluation of the technical working group. Next, documentary requirements is the notarized, signed, and original omnibus warrant statement using the GPPB prescribed format accompanied with proof of authorization. They have submitted the omnibus warrant statement. In the prescribed format, signed by Mr. Eduardo Tigala, the sales manager. This is also notarized by Attorney Raymond Ramos. They also attach copy of identification card of Mr. Eduardo Tigala. For the proof of authorization, shall be duly notarized secretary certificate. They have submitted a secretary certificate. Authorizing Mr. Edwin Tigala and Mr. Ryan Pagyo, the Chief Customer Growth Officer for Government and GU Expansion, as the authorized representative. This is signed by the Assistant Corporate Secretary, Ms. Gemma B. De Guzman. This is also notarized by Attorney Raymond A. Ramos. They have also attached the identification card of copy of the identification card of Ms. Jemima De Guzman. Apologies po. Her name is Jemima B. De Guzman. Another copy of identification card of Mr. Ryan Viray Pagyo, and the identification card of Mr. Eduardo Dicala. Next, documentary requirements is the duly accomplished request for quotation. Mr. Chair, we would just like to note that the submitted RFQ is not signed po by the chairperson. For the compliance with the technical requirements, the bidder stated yes for compliance in item 1.1 down to item 1.1.1 of this page with remarks. They also indicated check mark for compliance in item 1.1.1.1 down to item 1.1.2.1 with remarks. They also indicated check mark as their compliance for item 1.1.3 down to item 1.1.5.1 with remarks. They also indicated check mark in the yes column for their compliance in item 1.1.5.2 down to item 1.1.6.6 with remarks on each items. They have also indicated check marks for item 1.1.6.7 down to item 1.1.8.2 as their compliance. They also put check mark as their compliance for item 1.1.9 down to item 1.2.3 with remarks. They also indicated check mark in the yes column as their compliance for item 1.3 down to item 1.3.2.10 with remarks. Same with item 1.3.2.11 down to item 1.4.10. They have indicated check mark for all the items with remarks. For item 1.4.11 down to item 2.1.1, they also put check mark in the yes column as their compliance with remarks. And then item 2.1.2 down to item 3.4, they also indicated check mark in the yes column as their compliance with remarks. And also on this page, which contains the second monthly billing, the third monthly billing with remarks, with check marks and remarks. Same with this page with containing the fourth monthly billing, the fifth monthly billing, and the sixth monthly billing. They also indicated check mark on the yes column, and this page has also remarks. Also for the seventh billing, they also indicated check mark with remarks. And then item 4 down to item 4.1.1.1, they have also checked the yes column as compliance. For item 4.1.1.2 down to item 5, they also put check mark in the yes column with remarks. For the financial proposal, shown on the screen is the ABC and the total bid price. The total ABC for this project is 59 million, and the offered quotation of Novare Technologies Incorporated is amounting to 58,999,727 pesos. Again po, the offered quotation is 58,999,727 pesos. This is to confirm that the offered quotation is within the ABC. This includes the inclusive of electrical costs, structural requirements, security, access, and site availability, continuous power supply, facility management support, network infrastructure. The facility should be located in the National Capital Region. There are round-the-clock customer support and maintenance, and the customer onboarding. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Eduardo Digala. They also submitted the table of rating factors. They have also attached the technical compliance response. We will be browsing the submission subject to the further evaluation of the technical working group. They have also submitted a executive summary. the project understanding, the company profile, for the record, they also submitted a certificate of ISO, various ISO certificates. They also submitted a certificate of conformance design documents as the rated year 3 in the project reference. They also submitted the project timeline. And they also attach a documentary requirements under RA 9184 as applicable, the certificate of reciprocity. Signed by the Ambassador Mariel Kiraids. With this po, may we get the rating of the back, please, for the documentary requirements submitted by Navarre Technologies Incorporated po. May we get your rating, Director Che?
Pass. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. May we also get your rating, Director Lisa?
Mr. Chair, my vote is pass, subject for evaluation by technical working group.
This is it po. Thank you so much po, Director Lisa. With that po, Mr. Chair, may we also have your overall rating po for the submitted documentary requirements of Navarre Technologies Incorporated, please.
Yeah, Backsec, I just wanted to clarify. Diba there were two things that you mentioned? Folder not sealed, RFQ not signed. Tama ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Sige, so just siguro have the TWG take note of those as well as they review the full as they make the full review. So with that, subject to the TWG review, pass.
Thank you so much po, Mr. Chair. We will note that po.
Sir, Madam, I would like to have a comment on the sealed envelope. I think it was sealed, but maybe someone opened it. I don't know, but there's a tape in our folder.
Yes sir, wala naman pong problema sa submission. It's just that parang natanggal po siguro yung pagkakatape kanina. Nakatape po siya pero hindi po siya naka-attach yung cover po mismo.
Usually naman, sir, that's why pinapa-confirm ni Backsec that this was the submission niyo po. Just to be clear lang po, sir.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
One more thing, back chair. Maybe the conversion of the file that was yung initial is nawala. I don't know but what happened. Maybe when we converted the documents and we need to insert or type our compliance.
Sige po, sir, noted. We'll have the TWG assess po, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. We will now be presenting the checklist of documentary requirements po, Mr. Chair, for this project po.
Yes, please, let's proceed.
Screen is the documentary requirements for the procurement of lease of space in racks for eGovernment Data Center Colocation with an approved budget of the contract of 59 million pesos. We have one lessor, which is the Navarre Technologies Incorporated. The rating for all the documentary requirements is pass with a note of subject to further evaluation of the technical working group. We also noted that the offered quotation is amounting to 58,999,727 pesos, and the overall rating is pass. With this po, may we request acknowledgement from the representative of the Navarre Technologies Incorporated to kindly acknowledge po the rating in the checklist of documentary requirements, please.
Acknowledge po.
Thank you so much, sir. With that po, Mr. Chair, may we have the approval of the back, please?
Back members, can I get the motion to approve, please?
Motion to approve po, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any second po?
Duly seconded, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Director Backsec, you have an approved.
Thank you so much po, Mr. Chair. We will be endorsing the proposal to the technical working group for detailed bid evaluation report po. May we request from the technical working group po if they can submit the report by Friday po. Kaya ba, sir?
Yes po.
Okay, great.
Okay daw po, Mr. Chair.
All right,
This is-
perfect.
Sir, thank you so much po. Mr. Chair, permission to proceed po. Before we proceed po with the second agenda, we would just like to thank po the lessor who submitted its bid today, Mr. Edwin Dugala. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much po, Sir Edwin, for joining us today.
Thank you. Permission to leave, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Yes po. Mr. Mr. Chair, for the second agenda po, we still have same end user po, Director Che. So we can now proceed po, sir, with the second agenda po.
Yes, please proceed.
And for the quorum, we still have the end user, Director Rachel Ann Pigrabador, and also Director Lisa Ravena present online. And this meeting is still being presided by the chairperson, ASEC Gerald James B. Reyes. With that po, Mr. Chair, may we request your permission to admit the lesser po for the second agenda.
Please admit.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the opening of quotation for the eGovernment Data Center Colocation. We wish to inform the lessor and the other participant that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes and in compliance with the directive of the head of the procuring entity or the Hope Through its back secretariat. This proceeding is being broadcast live pursuant to Section 38 of RA 12009. It is currently streaming live via the ICT official YouTube channel at Department of ICT Philippines. This is in line with the department's commitment to uphold transparency and public accountability in all procurement processes. For proper identification po, may we request the lessor's representative to kindly introduce yourself po. Kindly state your name and the company you're representing, please. Again po, may we request the representative from Vitro joint venture with EPLDT, Mr. Jet Lim. Hello po, Sir Jet. Can you hear us po?
Yes, good afternoon po. Good afternoon. Chet Lim po from Vitro Inc. Magandang hapon po.
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon po. Mr. Chair, we would like also to acknowledge Mr. Erlindo Takneng. May we request for your name and company you're representing, sir, please?
Hi, sir, ma'am. Maybe my colleague, Sir Jun Takneng, is currently having a technical difficulty, but we came from the same company, PLDT Vitro Inc. Good afternoon po ulit.
Copy, sir. Thank you so much po. Before we proceed with the opening of the quotations po, we'll just give a brief background about the project. We are now on the second agenda, the eGovernment Data Center Colocation opening of proposal. For the project details, the request for quotation was sent to the various prospective lessors and posted on the DICT website on November 20, 2020. 25. The deadline for the submission of quotation was set today, November 26, 2025.
Backside, sorry. Again, can you repeat sino yung mga pinadalan?
For this, Mr. Chair, we also sent the RFQ po to Novare Technologies Incorporated, Vitro, and joint venture with EPLDT and Comclar po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
The first agenda po.
Okay, thank you.
For the provisional member end user, the end user for this project is Director Rachel Ann Pigrabador, and the technical working group is composed of the following: Mr. Terity Bumolo, Ms. Divina Gracia Inoveas, Mr. Ahmed Genesis Simon, Ms. Attorney Michelle Terence Chu, and Mr. Victor Ortiz. And for this project po, we have one lessor who submitted its bid, the Vitro joint venture with EPLDT. Shown on the screen is the submission, is the attendance sheet with the time of the submission of the bidder who submitted its proposal today at 7:23 a.m. We will now proceed to open the submission of Vitro joint venture with EPLDT. Shown on the screen po is the submission of Vitro Inc. in joint venture with EPLDT. The submission is properly labeled, sealed, and initialed, duly received by the authorized box secretariat personnel at 7:23 a.m. May we request acknowledgement po from the representative of Vitro Inc. in joint venture with EPLDT to kindly acknowledge if this is the video submitted today po.
Yes, confirming po. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, sir. Inside the mother envelope contains 3 separate envelopes labeled as original request for quotation, the copy number 1, and the copy number 2. We will now proceed to open the original copy and distribute the copy number 1 and number 2 to the back member and DWG members present here in the conference room. Let me read first the documentary requirements for this project. First is the latest business or mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the bidder is located. Second is the valid PhilJobs registration number, the organization ID, the PhilJobs certificate of registration, platinum membership. Next is the latest income or business tax return filed and paid through the electronic filing and payment system and printed through the tax return inquiry facility of the BIR. Next is the notarized, signed, and original omnibus sworn statement using the GPBB prescribed format accompanied with proof of authorization. Proof of authorization shall be a duly notarized secretary certificate, board or partnership resolution, or special power of attorney, whichever is applicable. In case of a corporation, partnership or cooperative or joint venture, or a duly notarized special power of attorney in case of a sole proprietorship giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Last is the duly signed request for quotation. Shown on the screen is the request for quotation submitted by Vitro Inc. in joint venture with EPLDT. The first documentary requirements is the latest business or mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the bidder is located. They have submitted a business permit from the city of Makati issued to Vitro Inc. This business permit was issued on January 18, 2025, and this permit will expire on December 31, 2025. They have also submitted the copy of official receipt of the business taxes and from the Business Taxes and Fees Division. We will be browsing the submission subject to the further evaluation of the technical working group. Next is the for the record, the first business permit was issued was for the Vitro Incorporated. Next is they also submitted the business or mayor's permit of EPLDT Incorporated. This was issued on January 11, 2025 and will expire on December 31, 2025. They also submitted the official receipt Next documentary requirements is the valid PhilJobs registration number, PhilJobs certificate, or PhilJobs certificate of registration in platinum membership. They have submitted the certificate of PhilJobs registration, platinum membership of Vitro Incorporated. This certificate is valid until February 13, 2026. This includes the Annex A, the list of eligibility documents of Vitro Incorporated. The sex certificate registration date is February 2, 2022. Mayor's permit is expiration date is December 31, 2025. The tax clearance expiration date is February 4, 2026. The audited financial date of filing is April 29, 2025. For the pickup license, none. They also submitted the valid PhilJobs registration number or certificate of PhilJEP's registration platinum membership of EPLDT Incorporated. This certificate is valid until October 1, 2026. This also includes the Annex A, the list of eligibility documents of EPLDT Incorporated. The SEC certificate registration date is August 4, 2000. Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2025. Tax clearance expiration date is September 25, 2026. The audited financial statement date of filing is April 29, 2025. For the pickup license, none. Next is the latest income or business tax return filed and paid through the electronic payment system and printed through the tax return inquiry of the BIR. They submitted the annual income tax return. This is for Vitro Incorporated. The filing reference number and the EFPS payment details. We will be browsing the submission subject to the further evaluation of the technical working group. They have also submitted the latest income or business tax return filed and paid through the electronic filing and payment system of EPLDT. We will also browse this submission for the further evaluation of the technical working group. Next documentary requirements is the notarized and signed and original omnibus sworn statement using the GPPB prescribed format accompanied with proof of authorization. Shown on the screen is the submitted omnibus sworn statement in the prescribed format. This is signed by the Chief Commercial Officer, Mr. Gary F. Ignacio. This is notarized by Attorney Gervasio Ortiz Jr. They have also attached the identification card of Mr. Gary Ignacio. and the identification card of Mr. Erlindo Takning Jr. And for the record, they also submitted the secretary certificate authorizing the following personnel: Mr. Victor Emmanuel S. Genio, Mr. Gary F. Ignacio, and Mr. Erlindo Takning Jr. This is signed by the Corporate Secretary, Mr. Mark David Martinez. They also submitted the copy of identification card of Mr. Mark David Martinez. Next, they also submitted a omnibus sworn statement. In the prescribed format. This is signed by the duly authorized representative of EPLDT, Ms. Jeramel Azurin. This document is notarized by Attorney Hannah Lila Genilio. They have also attached the copy of identification card of Mr. Jeramel Azurin. Apologies po. He is Mr. Jeramel Azurin. And identification card of Mr. Takning Erlindo Jr. And they have also submitted a secretary certificate signed by the corporate secretary, Mr. Mark David P. Martinez. This secretary certificate is for EPLDT. They have also submitted a undertaking to enter into joint venture agreement between Vitro Incorporated and EPLDT Incorporated. Signed by the bidder's representative or the authorized signatory, Mr. Gary Ignacio. This document is notarized by Attorney Ortiz Jr. And this is also signed by the bidder's representative of EPLDT Inc., Mr. Jeramel A. Azurin. They submitted the copy of identification card of Mr. Gary Ignacio and Mr. Jeramel Azurin. Last documentary requirements is the request for quotation with technical compliance and requirements. Shown on the screen is the submitted request for quotation for the project eGovernment Data Center Colocation. For the record, this is also not signed by the chairperson. And for the compliance with the technical requirements, they indicated check mark as their compliance for item 1 down to item 1.1 of this page with remarks. They also indicated check mark on item 1.1.1 down to item 1.2.2 of this page with remarks. They also put check mark in the yes column for item 1.2.3 down to item 1.4.2 with remarks in each items. They also indicated check mark in the yes column for item 1.4.2.1 down to item 1.4.4 with remarks in each items. They also indicated check mark as their compliance for item 1.4.4.1 down to item 1.4.5 of this page with remarks in each columns. They also put check mark in the yes column for item 1.4.5.1 down to item 1.5.2 with remarks in each columns. For item 1.5.3 down to item 1.6.6, they also put check mark in the yes column as their compliance with remarks in each items. Same with item 1.6.7 down to item 1.8.2. They have also put check mark in the yes column with remarks in each items. And then item 1.9 down to item 1.10.1. They also put check mark in the yes column with remarks in each items. For item 1.11 down to item 2.3 of this page, they also put check mark on the yes column with remarks in each items. Also on this page, they also indicated the check mark in the yes column with remarks. For this page, this includes the second monthly billing and the third monthly billing. They also put check mark in the yes column as their compliance with remarks. They also put check mark for item 3 down to item 3.1.1 with remarks. They also put check mark the yes column for item 3.1.2 down to item 4.1.4 with remarks. They also put check mark on the yes column for item 4.2 down to item 5.1 with remarks in each items. For the financial proposal, for the record, the approved budget for the contract is amounting to 39,621,000 pesos. And the total bid price for the project is amounting to 39,600,000 pesos. Again po, the total bid price is 39,600,000 pesos. This is within the ABC, which is amounting to 39,621,000 pesos. This includes the 3-month lease for 44 rack space, NCR 26 in the Central Luzon is 18 racks, security, physical access control mechanism, and the continuous power supply. The facility management support, the network infrastructure, the 1 GB internet connectivity and colocation data center, the 1 GB transport from the following DICT sites to data center, structured cabling, the ISO 27001, and the ISO for environmental quality system. The customer support and the power consumption of up to 5 kVA per racks is inclusive of the monthly rate. Again po, the offered quotation amount in words is 39,600,000 pesos, VAT inclusive. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Erlindo C. Tacning Jr. They also submitted the table of rating factors. And the technical specification. We'll be browsing this submission subject to the further evaluation of the technical working group. They also submitted the ISO certificates. That's all po for the documentary requirements submitted by the Petro Inc. in joint venture with EPLDT. With this po, may we get the rating of the back members po for the documentary requirements, please? May we get your rating, Director Che?
Pass subject for TWG review. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. May we get your rating, Director Lisa?
Subject for evaluation by technical working group. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. May we also have your overall rating po, Mr. Chair? Again po, Mr. Chair, may we have your overall rating po for the documentary requirements submitted by the Petro Inc. in joint venture with EPLDT po?
Good afternoon po, Backsec. For a while po, checking lang po if may internet problem po si Chair. Thank you.
Thank you po, ma'am. Hello po, Asek Jeff.
Hello, Backsec. Sorry pahina yung signal. Overall rating na ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair. The majority of the back members po rated the proposal submitted by the Vitro Inc. Incorporated po in joint venture with EPLDT as pass po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Pass? Yes, pass. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. We will now be presenting the documentary requirements po for acknowledgement and approval of the back members. Shown on the screen is the documentary requirements for the project eGovernment Data Center Colocation with an approved budget of the contract amounting to 39,621,000 pesos. We have one lessor who submitted its proposal, the Vitro Incorporated, in joint venture with EPLDT. They was rated pass for all the documentary requirements, and we noted that the offered quotation in the attached request for quotation is amounting to 39,600,000 pesos, confirming that this is within the ABC, which is amounting to 39,621,000 pesos. And the overall rating po for this project is pass. May we request acknowledgement from the representative of Vitro Incorporated in joint venture with EPLDT to kindly acknowledge po the rating in the checklist of documentary requirements, please.
Good afternoon po. Thank you and acknowledging po the rating. Thank you very much po.
Thank you so much, sir. With that po, may we have the approval of the back members, please?
Approved, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, sorry. Can I hear a motion to approve, please?
Motion to approve, Mr. Chair.
Any second po.
Mr. Chair.
Hello, any second po.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. We have an approved please document requirements checklist. Let's proceed.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair. We will be routing this document po for signature of the back members. And we would just like to request from the TWG members po commitment to submit the detailed bid evaluation report.
The TWG will adhere with the proposed schedule with the back. Thank you.
This will be submitted on 28, sir, on the Friday po.
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much po. With that, Mr. Chair, we're okay na po with the second agenda. We would just like to thank po the representative of the lessors, the Vetro Incorporated, from Vetro Incorporated and EPLDT po for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so
everyone.
much po.
Yan po kayo.
Thank you, sir.
Backsec, after this, di ba we have another item?
Yes, sir. The back presentation po of the HTC.